Is God calling you to mission? Serving in Missions Immerse program can help you find out through a real, hands-on experience of mission work. With in-depth training and at least 9 months working alongside an experienced missionary, you'll discover where God is leading you.
It's aimed at people our age in their 20s who are looking for something to do post-university to explore where their long-term mission is for them. It prepares you with a really good training course before you go. It's got about 3 weeks of training on cross-cultural mission, and lastly, it gives you a mentor when you're in country. Before we went to Bolivia, we had a really helpful few-week program down at the SAM Home Office with missionaries to give us experience and their advice, and a lot of different courses and different lessons and classes that we had. I think the most helpful thing we found, or one of the most helpful, was the cross-cultural classes to help us deal with cross-cultural differences with either the team that we were working with or the people from the country that we were going to. I was working as a science teacher for the high school classes in an international Christian school in one of the big cities. So I worked mainly with 11 to 18-year-olds, teaching them chemistry, biology and physics.
I worked as an electrician in Cochabamba, Bolivia. I mainly did maintenance. I supported other ministries that were based in Cochabamba. One of the highlights of my time in Bolivia was going into the jungle by a small plane to a remote airstrip where they had a radio station antenna that broadcasted to a large area of rainforest that was very inaccessible. The only way around is by boats. So I was able to work there and repair some problems that they had with their radio station.
Well, when Immerse students first arrive here, they're very excited, but they're also quite vulnerable. They're in a completely different culture, a different context. So it's my role really to guide them through those first few days. My main responsibility then is to help them to become part of one of our focus ministries here. And so in particular with Amy, she started to lead children's Bible clubs. And that meant helping her to develop Bible lessons and Bible stories that spoke into the context that children are in here.
There was one time when I had the Bible out so that I could read it before they came. And he came and he saw the Bible there and he said, "Oh, I want to read this Bible, I want to read all." And it was just, yeah, we had such a great time. He wanted to keep reading and reading and reading. And it's just so great to see the passion and see just how God moves in the children here.
Immerse does what the title suggests. It immerses the student into the reality of mission. Now in doing that, they are stretched in so many ways. They are in a completely different context. They have lost the support of their friends, being in the same locality, their family, their church props. So it's very stretching for them, spiritually, emotionally and physically. And therefore my role is to make sure they have the opportunity to reflect back and to talk about some of the things that they're experiencing and some of the things that they see, which are not always easy things. There'll be joys, there are also challenges.
The mentoring I've received has really helped me. It's been good because I've been able to sit with someone and speak with someone about what's happening and just ways to move forward and ways to develop.
I think if you're thinking about coming on the Immerse program and you have a sense of God's calling, which I think is important, the Immerse program helps to test that out. You really will experience the reality, and it rarely is the same as the dream. It's often much richer than the dream, but it's also, you face the challenges too.
If you'd like to know more about Immerse, talk to one of our mission mobilizers or go to sim.co.uk/immerse. Immerse yourself in mission and let God transform your life.